Hello, people. I am Jaby Koay. Joining us is Renee, ARIEL.
Hey.
We're gonna look at No Smoking. This is the uncut theatrical trailer with John Abraham and Aisha Takia. Let's check it out. I hope there's subtitles. There might not be, just FYI. So we'll be going off the visuals if there's no subtitles.
We can guess.
Yeah, here we go. This is definitely older.
Yeah, it is.
Hi, I'm Kay. Just Kay.
तुम बाथरूम में सिगरेट क्यों पीते हो?
तो बेडरूम में क्यों सोते हो?
तू सिगरेट बहुत पीता है? मेरी बात मान तो तू भी छोड़ दे सिगरेट।
मैं कुछ नहीं छोड़ता। छोड़ते वो जिनसे पकड़ी नहीं जाती। इस बार एनिवर्सरी पे क्या चाहिए तुम्हें?
डिवोर्स।
इतना बजट नहीं है मेरा।
Sorry.
What's starting a life got to do with smoking? जब भी cigarette जलती है।
Well, like his whole life revolves around smoking, like really hardcore.
तुम्हें इतनी बुरी तरह आदत पड़ गई है कि तुम्हें डर लगने लगा है कि किसी दिन नहीं मिली तो
I guess on some level it's about his addiction to smoking. Like he just can't let go of it. Like he's dying, obviously. His lungs are poisoned.
He's smoking like the whole time.
Today, if you show smoking in Indian cinema, like you have to put a sign that says smoking is injurious for your health, like it's bad for you. And so,
Really?
yeah, like you always have to put it, even in the movie, like when you're watching the film.
That's insane.
If you see anyone smoking in the film,
It just got real dark.
are they trying to heal him?
Does not look like a healing place.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
मतलब तेरी जिंदगी ऐसा बुरा सपना बन जाएगी तुझे समझ में नहीं आएगा तेरे साथ हो क्या रहा है
Oh, it's Anurag Kashyap. Anurag Kashyap is my favorite Indian film director because he's so edgy. This is very fitting. But this feels like a much older film. I bet this is from like early 2000s.
Yeah, that definitely felt older.
As is traditional with me, I try not to look up anything in advance at all because I just want it to hit me raw. And then I do research if I need to. And this one I definitely need to do a little research because I had no idea what was going on. So we're looking at IMDb, No Smoking, a surreal story about a man, his addiction of smoking, and a mysterious and powerful organization which claims to cure such addictions, through very unusual ways.
I would say very unusual ways is a very yeah, that makes sense. Wow.
It seems very cultish.
I like that his name is also one letter. Between the first Indian trailer we watched, which the title was Y.
What's his name here?
K.
K. Oh yeah.
I would definitely have a crush on K.
Yeah.
JFK.
The reason I knew that it was older is because I think John Abraham is much more beefy now, much more muscular than he used to be. He's been around for a while, but dude is like ripped. And
really?
in that trailer, he looked less ripped. So I'm like, oh, this is definitely older. Sometimes on IMDb you get these fan-made descriptions of the films. They're not always great, and often when I read them, someone will criticize it. But I'm gonna read it anyway because it'll help us understand what's going on.
Okay.
Kay lives a wealthy lifestyle in India along with his widowed mother and brother Jay. His mother works as an entrepreneur in the German embassy. As a child, Kay acquired the habit of chain smoking along with his friend Abbas Tayarwala. Now matured, running his own business, married to Anjali, who doubles as his secretary. Annie, Kay continues to chain smoke. When Abbas quits, he managed to convince Kay to undergo treatment at the Prayogshala located near Kalkapat Carpets, but Kay refuses. He changes his mind when Anjali moves out, decides to undergo treatment, goes to the Prayogshala, meets with Guruji, and is forcibly enlisted, then again forced to sign a check for 21 lakhs. That's a lot of money. Let's say 30 grand for his treatments. And after doing so, is discharged with a warning that very bad things will happen to him and everyone in his family if he dares to smoke again.
That's a nice way to get someone to quit. Threaten them. Threaten their life.
No, but you know what? It's obviously weird and kind of hokey in a way.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate this idea because it demonstrates to you just how powerful this addiction is. That you would risk everything just to have a cigarette again.
And he did.
Yeah.
He was in the snow, someone's about to shoot him, and he still put the cigarette in his mouth.
Yeah.
He's like, not today.
It's not really talked about as much today, even though you see ads for it, even though, like I said earlier, in Indian cinema, you'll see the sign that says injurious for your health. Even though that's there, I feel like smoking is something that's not really spoken about as much as other things. I only saw it spoken about in one instance, which is in an episode of Vice. Did you ever see Vice?
I have not seen Vice.
Vice is a really great show that's super informative about events around the world, and they were talking about in Indonesia how kids are sold cigarettes and they grow up smoking
I
cigarettes.
have heard about this. It's messed up that
Yeah.
they would do that, starting the addiction very young.
And so what happens is they don't even have to buy a pack. They just have to get some money to buy a cigarette, a single cigarette. So they're like scraping and saving just to get a cigarette. And over in Indonesia, again, this is all from Vice. That's my source on this, just so you guys are, full disclosure. They talk about smoking clinics. What I mean by smoking clinics isn't that they help you get off of smoking. It's that they help you through smoking.
What?
Like they heal you by smoking and putting smoke on your skin and stuff like that. Yeah, it's something. That's a thing. I can understand the need to tell this story to emphasize just how much of an addiction. I mean, this is what I'm gathering from this. It seems like a message movie embedded in this kind of weird mystery story. I like the idea a lot. Like it's telling you something strong in an unusual way.
Yeah, I agree. I like it as well. I also appreciate the fact that his name is Kay and his brother's name is Jay. Keeps things real simple for me.
It's easy to keep up with. I wonder if there's some kind of hidden meaning in that.
Just kidding.
Yeah, oh, there you go, just kidding. My mom used to smoke when I was a kid, and like, I think it's such a bad habit. I made a rule for myself. I've never said this like publicly, but if I ever met a girl who was a smoker, I would automatically just not date her.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think I did a smoker either.
you know, it's such a bad habit that it's so hard to break. All my friends that I talk to in India, I think all of them smoke, and I'm always like lecturing them. I'm like, stop it, stop smoking, and they like feel bad, and then they just do it when I'm not looking or whatever. I'm like, what do
Now you can send them this movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop smoking.
Yeah, exactly. It's just so bad for you. And they were showing a picture of his lungs. It's like it was killing him.
Do you think he had to smoke real cigarettes for the movie?
I'm sure he may have even been a smoker, but before the film, who knows?
I'm kind of curious.
This is from Wikipedia. So Anurag Kashyap originally tried to get Shah Rukh Khan, who's one of the biggest stars in India. But Shah Rukh Khan is a chain smoker. Like, he smokes heavy. According to my sources, Shah Rukh Khan smokes heavy, so it would have been really interesting if he did the film. I would have found that kind of ironic, considering that the film seems to be a no smoking message. Oh, here you go. So Abraham, who had previously quit smoking, smoked up to 90 cigarettes a day during the shooting to give the film a more believable look. Later, when the film was complete, Abraham went for an x-ray and found his lungs were heavily damaged. Oh my God. So there you go.
So everyone better watch this movie because he sacrificed his lung health for this.
I really wonder how the film did. Let's see. Its budget was 23 crore. It didn't do well. According to this, it didn't do well. It's got 3 crore box office. I mean, you guys tell me if it's like had a second life on DVD or video, because according to this, it was made for 23 crore, approximately US 3.6 million, and only grossed 3 crore, which is like that's a bomb. I'm sure that people recommended that I watch this because it's Anurag Kashyap. Anurag Kashyap is a great director. It's got 7.2 out of 10, which is actually decent for IMDb score. So I am actually curious to watch this. I hope it's on Netflix or something. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Let us know what you thought of this film in the comments if you had a chance to watch it. If you know any other backstory that you want to share in the comments, I would love to read that. Check out Renee ARIEL on the social media. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, and video game related videos. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Renee ARIEL.
Peace out.